texted some unkind things to the biggest Trossard fan in my life. I just wasn't having him today. And maybe I focused on him a little bit because I wasn't in the mood to give it to Odegaard again. I thought he was pretty not great today. I mean, there was a lot of him popping up in areas and progressing the ball and all that. But honestly, I'm not giving you credit for what I consider to be the bare minimum from a player with your talents in the position you play in. Like all this, I'm dropping deep between Saliba and Gabriel to move the ball forward shit, or I'm pressing, I'm leading the press shit. Like, bro, that's a job description. Now you getting goals, getting assists, that is where I'm going to give you props. And I just felt like today was
You got an assist.
yeah, it was from a corner, and the header did all the work, really. Let's be honest. It was a great header. But yeah, he did get an assist, but I wasn't happy with him today. We don't need to go. I've established my bona fides on this podcast as an Odegaard
Yes,
hater.
yes, you
I,
have.
I'm gonna just say it. Like I wouldn't mind a future Arsenal that doesn't really have him in the plans. I'm good on Odegaard personally. I'm just good on him. Like I know it feels like a trendy thing to say, but if you've listened to this podcast for long enough, I've been hinting at this for years. Okay. He's a good player, but for fuck's sake, man, either get better or get the fuck out. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I don't like what happened to his ball striking, Mitch. You like him. Explain it to me. Is this like a Norwegian thing where in years that are odd years, you can't kick the ball properly? This was a man that scored 15 goals not that long ago. What is this? Like, this isn't even about form anymore because a lot of the things that frustrate me about his game were there when he was good as well. I'm just like, there was an opportunity in the second half where he got a cutback from what we used to call the ozone. Remember that? Remember that era? The ozone? And he
Yeah.
just hit it weakly again, which surprised nobody, including his young infant. I'm sure the infant is so not impressed with he's like, you know what? I wish I was born to Kevin De Bruyne. That's
This
that's
is this
that's
is this is that's one of the craziest hating I've ever heard
yeah,
of. Your infant is probably disappointed with your ball striking.
like dead ass, man. Like I think it's important that when I hate, every time I hate anew, I gotta hate with some fresh jabs. I can't come with the same hate every week, Mitch. I gotta bring something new.
No, hey, I gotta hand it to you because as someone who's a big Odegaard fan and doesn't love your hating of him, I appreciate that you're keeping it fresh. And I appreciate that you're gonna bring new things to the table every time, and that is his infant now hates him.
Oh, well, he hates his game. He loves his dad. I'm sure.
Okay, okay. There's a sweet side to this.
Yeah, but he loves his mom more, obviously, because breast milk. But we'll move on. In the 73rd, MLS made a really lovely run through midfield. Fofana fouled him, fouling an Arsenal player yet again. He wasn't a yellow at this point, but to be fair, I didn't think it was a red card worthy type sending off or like worthy of a second yellow card. But I'm just saying he should have been off long before then. And my favorite thing that Odegaard did in this game was that when this free kick eventually got taken, it took forever for us to set up. It was from a position that we typically don't score free kicks from because you're taking a direct free kick. One, he complained about the wall, the Chelsea wall. I love that. Whether he was right or wrong, I just like the idea that after last week's bullshit with Bruno Fernandes, somebody was at least cognizant of to be like, hey, we need another yard or whatever. So I respect that. Then secondly, Declan Rice took the free kick. It ended up bouncing off Enzo and going for a corner, but I just figured those free kicks should be Rice's by now. You know, given that we've
Yeah.
had a long enough time of Odegaard getting them and not me scoring them. But do you agree with me on that, or am I still being mean to the captain?
No, I absolutely agree.
Oh,
Odegaard cannot take free kicks anymore. Please don't do that. We have not scored a direct free kick since Burnley away in 2021. Like that's insane. I was like a sophomore in college, or like a junior in college then.
and now you pay
Um,
taxes? That's fucking crazy.
yeah, now I have 401k. Like, and he was still taking free kicks. Like that was 2 games ago. So yeah, put Declan Rice on that. He's a great ball striker. Have him do that. So like I was like, I would like it went off for a corner, and I was like, I'm just glad Deck took that. I'm just glad that like we just didn't have like one just hit the wall and be done with that. So I agree. Yeah, I'm glad that Odegaard wasn't taking that.
Yeah, you know who else surprises me that isn't in the mix for more of our direct free kicks? Trossard. I feel like he has the right technique for good free kicks, but he never really
I
takes them,
agree.
which is
Yeah.
disappointing. In any event, finally we made a sub in the 78th minute. Ethan came on for Martinelli with a chance to match the greatest trivia record in English history. But nothing really happened. So we'll just leave that there, unless you have any commentary on what Ethan did after he came on.
Nope.
It was that kind of game, folks. Trust me, we're trying our hardest to make this somewhat entertaining. I've
It's like
involved the man's
the
child, okay, and I apologize for that, Martin. If you hear this, like, you have a lovely child, you have a lovely family. You just really suck at football right now. You need to step it up. That's where I'm at with it. Hey, folks, this is Dean from the Shirtless Plantain Show. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our socials. You can see them right beneath our recordings in every video. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.